Welcome to AI Uncovered News. Today, we are going to reveal the new era of ChatGPT, the Multimodal ChatGPT. Ever since ChatGPT became available to the public in late 2022, people have been using it for all sorts of things like coming up with ideas, making text shorter, writing scripts and content, and even creating computer code. Now, OpenAI has made ChatGPT even more capable with a new update. It can now work with text and handle images and sound, making it even more versatile. So how exactly does this multimodal ChatGPT, which works with voice, vision, and images, operate? And how can you use it? On OpenAI's website, it says, ChatGPT can now see, hear, and speak. We are beginning to roll out new voice and image capabilities in ChatGPT. They offer a new, more intuitive type of interface by allowing you to have a voice conversation or show ChatGPT what you're talking about. Reportedly, the tech giant will be rolling out voice and images in ChatGPT to Plus and Enterprise users over the next 2 weeks. Voice is coming on iOS and Android. You have to opt in your settings, and images will be available on all platforms. Voice and images expand how you can use ChatGPT in your daily life. Imagine you're traveling and you snap a picture of a famous landmark. Now you can have a real-time chat about what makes it fascinating. When you're back home, you can take pictures of your fridge and pantry to decide what's for dinner and even ask for step-by-step recipes. You can take pictures of your messy room to help plan your cleaning strategy, or when you're stumped by a crossword puzzle, simply photograph it, and ChatGPT can provide some clues to solve it. Now with the latest ChatGPT upgrades, you can have a two-way conversation with ChatGPT using your voice. Have a chat while you're out and about, ask for a bedtime story to share with your family, or resolve a dinner table argument. This demo captioned, "Use voice to engage in a back-and-forth conversation with your assistant," really highlights how the user experience gets so much better thanks to the back-and-forth conversation between the user and ChatGPT.
We want to hear a bedtime story. Tell us a story about the super-duper sunflower hedgehog named Larry. Start with telling us a little bit about him.
Larry was a unique hedgehog unlike any other. He had bright sunflower petals instead of spines. Residing in Meadowville, Larry spread joy and color wherever he rolled. People cherished his radiant presence.
What was his house like?
Larry's house was a cozy burrow beneath a sunflower field. Inside, the walls shimmered with golden petal patterns. Natural light streamed through tiny sunflower windows, creating a warm, glowing ambiance. It was a sun-kissed haven.
Who is his best friend?
His best friend was Luna, a luminescent firefly. At night, while Larry's petals rested, Luna's glow kept them company. Their bond was special. Larry brought sunshine by day, and Luna starlight by night. Together, they illuminated Meadowville.
Okay, it's bedtime for Larry. What does he do to go to sleep?
Larry curls up in his petal blanket, letting its softness embrace him. Luna sings a gentle lullaby, her glow dimming to mimic twilight. The scent of sunflower fills the air, and Larry drifts into peaceful dreams. Good night, Larry.
To do this, go to Settings, then New Features in the mobile app, then enable voice conversations, then tap the headphone icon in the top right corner and pick one of 5 voices. There is also another cool voice feature that is made possible by a brand new text-to-speech model. It can turn written words and a short audio sample into natural-sounding speech. OpenAI has also worked with talented voice actors to develop these voices. Plus, they rely on Whisper, their open-source speech recognition system, to turn what you say into text. In this demo, they have 5 different texts to choose from. These are story, recipe, speech, poem, and explanation. Then, you can choose among 5 different voices, namely Juniper, Sky, Cove, Ember, and Breeze. You have the flexibility to combine different texts and voices. For instance, you can pick a story and have it read in Cove's voice.
Once in a tranquil woodland, there was a fluffy mama cat named Lila. One sunny day, she cuddled with her playful kitten, Milo, under the shade of an old oak tree. Milo, Lila began, her voice soft and gentle, you're going to have a new playmate soon. Milo's ears perked up, curious. A new playmate? Lila purred. Yes, a baby sister. Milo's eyes widened with excitement. A sister? Will she chase tails like I do? Lila chuckled. Oh, she'll have her own quirks. You'll teach her, won't you? Milo nodded eagerly, already dreaming of the adventures they'd share. Today, we're going to make the perfect iced latte. Start by brewing a strong shot of espresso, or two if you're feeling it. Let it cool down a bit, then pour it over a glass filled with ice. Add your choice of milk, be it almond, oat, or classic cow's milk, and give it a good stir. For an extra touch of sweetness, add a splash of vanilla syrup or a dash of cinnamon on top. Sit back, sip, and let those caffeine vibes roll in. Cheers.
Today, we're going to make the perfect iced latte. Start by brewing a strong shot of espresso, or two if you're feeling it. Let it cool down a bit, then pour it over a glass filled with ice. Add your choice of milk, be it almond, oat, or classic cow's milk, and give it a good stir. For an extra touch of sweetness, add a splash of vanilla syrup or a dash of cinnamon on top. Sit back, sip, and let those caffeine vibes roll in. Cheers.
Alternatively, you can mix and match by selecting a recipe text and then choosing either Cove or Ember's voice. Now let's talk about another amazing feature, having a chat with ChatGPT about pictures. Whether you're stuck wondering why your grill isn't cooperating, trying to decide what culinary masterpiece to whip up from your fridge's contents, or wrestling with a complicated work-related graph, ChatGPT has got your back. And if you ever need to get up close and personal with a specific part of an image, just use the drawing tool in the mobile app. But here's where ChatGPT really shines. It can answer questions based on images. Simply upload a picture, and ChatGPT will give you personalized insights by analyzing what's in it. This can be a game changer in various fields like retail, home improvement, and medicine. For example, in one early test, ChatGPT was spot on in describing a human cell just from looking at a picture. This amazing ability to understand images comes from the combination of Multimodal GPT 3.5 and GPT-4. These models use their language skills to make sense of various types of images, including photos, screenshots, and documents that have both text and pictures. Now OpenAI is rolling out image and voice features gradually as part of their commitment to building safe and beneficial AGI. This approach enhances and refines risk management while preparing for more advanced systems, especially those incorporating voice and vision capabilities. Their advanced voice technology generates realistic synthetic voices from brief speech samples, offering creative and accessibility opportunities. To manage associated risks, they're primarily focusing on voice chat and collaborating with voice actors and partners like Spotify, who are using it for their voice translation feature, helping podcasters reach wider audiences with translated content in their own voices. OpenAI also adheres to making vision both useful and safe, and transparency about model limitations, saying, "We are transparent about the model's limitations and discourage higher-risk use cases without proper verification." As for image input, before widespread deployment, OpenAI rigorously tested vision-based models, engaging red teamers and alpha testers to assess risks and ensure responsible usage in domains like extremism and scientific proficiency. Voice and image capabilities will be available for Plus and Enterprise users in the next 2 weeks, with plans to extend these features to developers and other user groups shortly thereafter. And that's a wrap for today's AI updates. If you want to stay ahead of the curve and be in the know about all things AI and more, don't miss out. Hit that subscribe button and make sure to give that notification bell a friendly tap. Stay tuned for the latest and greatest updates in AI.